How's it going, guys? How's it going? Welcome to Rant and Chill, channel where I like to rant and I like to chill. Look at my hair. It looks like I've been really engaged in that that video we saw that introduced this whole stream here. Really good channel. Let me just shout that out real fast. Great channel. Oh, it would help if I actually put it on the screen here. Let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Great channel. Okay. Definitely check it out. All right, it's great. She also does like models, like she makes like models or whatever, like Gundam models and things like that. Really good. Also a model as well. So good stuff all the way around. Great stuff. Definitely recommend. The link will be in the description box below. There's your minute of culture element there, guys. It's been a minute. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this before we get into the topics here, which we talk about LOVEBITES Miyako. Is she blessed? Is she cursed? We'll talk about that there during that live performance. I noticed something. In an image that we got to talk about. Moa-metal. Why did she cry? Who made her cry? We'll talk about that too. Moa-metal Dinner Party. Are you going to be invited? And what's the food going to be like there? And would you go alone to a BABYMETAL concert? Okay. These are all the things we're going to talk about here tonight. And while we do so, or before we get into them, just how are you guys doing? How was your week? How was your day? You know, I don't think I ever really take time to ask you guys that. You know, I never really talk about the stuff I do because it's kind of like, you know, do we? So, I mean, last week, towards the end of it, I mean, yeah, sometime around last week, I don't remember if it's like over the weekend or what. I pretty much binge watched Chainsaw Man. I knew about it. I've heard the name before of the anime. I know Maximum the Hormone did one of the songs there, and it was good to hear. But man, I binge watched that thing, and I was hoping that there was a lot more episodes than what there were, because when it ended, I was like, "Wait, what? Why end it now? It's getting really good." So I liked it. I ended up we ended up getting a Crunchyroll for my daughter because she wanted to watch Dragon Ball Z. So now she can go around kicking her dad's ass, pretending like she's Goku, instead of just going around kicking her dad's ass, just, you know, without any sort of fun character added to it. So pretty cool. Though she kind of stopped watching it because the Gohan beginning is, I think, kind of boring. But hopefully she'll get back into it. We'll see. She kind of liked the fights, though. That was kind of nice. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll watch some stuff here. I can watch Chainsaw Man. I've heard of this. Let's check it out. And I liked it from the very first episode. It was really cool. Of course, it's weird, but, you know, it's anime weird. It's expected. Okay, you got, like, Chainsaw Demon Dude, and you got, like, it's kind of like, I guess instead of Pokemon, it's like devils. And I guess they make these devils their pets. They have contracts with them, and cool things can happen. So, okay. The only thing bad about that series so far that I noticed, for me anyway, was, you know, anime kind of does this where there's a lot of exposition that doesn't really need to be there, because I think anyone who's paying attention can kind of figure things out. But, you know, it's for those, I guess, who are younger, who aren't really going to get it. Like, there's one scene where, I don't remember all the characters' names, guys, okay? Okay. But the chick with the eye patch, they were in the hotel. A chick with the eye patch did some sort of, like, maneuver with her hand, and it stopped the devil from attacking her. It, like, froze it. Well, I haven't seen a lot of anime and a lot of stuff. It's like, okay, she has a power. But then she flat out explained, oh, I have this power. It's a ghost hand. And it's like, oh, well, yeah, we knew that. We kind of figured that. But then that ghost hand becomes like, you know, I guess you learn that it's like a devil and all this stuff. It's like, okay, I guess it's needed, I guess. But it's not too much. It's not that much. It doesn't really take me out of it that much. It's just kind of like, oh, okay. Other than that, man, I thought the show was cool. You got a main character where his passion is, which drives him, as a lust for titties. for boobies. That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad way to go. It's a very relatable goal there for. I mean, I guess as a grown man, it'd be something I'd be could relate to. But even as a grown man, I was like, yeah, I remember what it was like when I was a teenager. And the kid in the movie or in the show is supposed to be like what? He says his age. I don't even remember. I think what, like 14 or something. Jesus. What's the kid's name? Oh man, I'm forgetting his name right now too. Horrible review, right? Chainsaw Man. Is it Dingy main character? Dingy, yeah. What's his age? That was like 13 or 14 or something. He's 16 years old? Okay. He's 16 years old. Alrighty. Which explains how there's a particular scene where Dingy is pretty much being taken advantage of and all that. But it looks like he kind of rode through it and didn't leave. He was like, okay, I'll stay. But anyway, yeah, I thought it was cool. Anything else? Nothing really else to update you guys on my week or anything like that. That's a reaction on Sunday. I always do my reactions live on Sunday over on Twitch. So if you want to catch it live, that's the best way to do it. I'll try to make sure it's past noon. That way it's more, sometimes it'll be in the morning or something past noon, kind of like how I feel. I'll try to make it more consistent there. Let's see, anything else? Well, the reactions were really good. I actually enjoyed, as usual, what comes my way. But I had a lot of fun with it. I think last week there was more like bands that were like kind of smaller, people didn't really know about, which I enjoy. I have no problem doing that, right? All I'm looking for is having a good time, enjoying the music that I listen to. If I don't like it, I'll let you know, And this week, I think it was, I did the reactions. I don't even really remember. Definitely Love Bites. There was, it's like Love Bites, BABYMETAL. Let's see what else. Let me take a look at it real fast here. By the way, guys, how you guys doing? I hope you're having a good day, have a good week. Well, it's a Monday, so hopefully your week's gonna go well. We'll see, right? Hope for the best. Hope you guys aren't having any real troubles or major issues. If so, hopefully this takes you away from that. I will be taking shots during this stream. That's something I could do for you guys. If you guys want to take a shot together because maybe the start of your week was a little rough and you take that edge off, I'll do that. I'll do that with you. Okay, no problem with that. Let's see. That's right. Putri Ariani. I did a cover or react to that. Rolling Quartz. Let's see. A bunch of things here. Oh, Martela's Patron Anthem. Ooh, man, I really enjoyed that. I was surprised by that, actually. I reacted to Bandmate. It's kind of hit and miss when I do. I say that because usually I miss them. Usually I don't. I'm not on. Like if Love Bites comes up with a music video, oh man, I'm gonna react to it like the day I notice Bandmate. It's maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I enjoyed that. Let's see. Oliver Anthony, of course. I reacted to one of his live shows. I thought it was pretty good. But it's just a dude with a guitar. Definitely did a review of Judgment Day, Love Bites. Kind of revisited that song. Oh, and a voice of Botchaprat. There's that as well. Yeah. So I actually had a lot of fun reacting to those videos this Sunday, or actually last Sunday, I should say. I'm all disoriented still time wise because I stayed up late Saturday night actually to like Sunday morning to 3 a.m. in the morning. I don't do that. Last time I done that was when I was working for the state. I used to, as Alex Jones would put it, I was a government kidnapper. Okay. I would go around and, sometimes you get on-call assignments at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning because kids escaped someone's house and they need to be picked up and things need to be handled. That was the line of work I used to be in, and it sucked. It really sucked. So what I'm saying is it's rare that I stay up that late anymore because I don't have to. But for Love Bites, I will certainly do so. And it was great, man. So let's talk about that here. Let's get into the Love Bites stuff. Who here is watching that as a Love Bites fan? Throw something in the chat. Say something in the chat. Express yourself. Make yourself known. Let's do it, man. Love Bites is one of my favorite bands. Definitely, I love reacting to their stuff. I love listening to their stuff. I listen to them on the regular when I ride around. My Harley's pretty much my main mode of transportation anymore. I started with like I think last summer when gas prices were high, I was like, well, it actually would be cheaper for me to ride this thing around. It sucks with the heat and all because, I was wearing a jacket and stuff, but you learn to manage and really you just stay hydrated and you just, you just handle it, you deal with it, man. That's what you do. But yeah, Love Bites is always a delight to the show. A delight to react to, a delight to watch and listen, and catching them live was no exception. It was great. Whether the Judgment Day tour was their final finale for when they played in Tokyo. Well, technically not their finale because there's a bonus show, isn't there? There's a bonus show coming in October, and that bonus show was earned because all their shows were sold out. That's really nice. That's pretty cool. Now, let me see. Do I have the chat up here? Oh, I guess no one's a Love Bites fan in the chat. So sad, so sad. That is so sad, guys. So sad. All right. Well, there's something I noticed about this particular image here. This is near the end of the show, during the encore. Around that point, that's when Miyako brings out this fancy guitar right here. This Gibson Korina Flying V. This $10,000 guitar. It looks beautiful in her hands. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? And the way she stands, her stance right there, it's powerful, right? It's confident. She's a rock star in that moment. Of course we know she's a rock star. She's a freaking shredding queen. But you look at that. Now, some people say Miyako doesn't smile enough. And you might have heard me say something like that before, but let me slap myself right here. Because that's wrong. I realized something while watching their performance the other night, or the other morning. Miyako gets in serious mode. Because she's a serious person. She's focused. She's real focused. Okay? She'll smile when she feels like you earned it. She'll smile when she can't hold it back anymore, okay? But when she's hyper focused and has that cool look, man, it does not look bad. It fits her very well. And it even fits that guitar in her hands with that new strap. Of course, it's merch. Of course it is. Of course it is. As it should be. I don't even have a guitar, but I might buy some merch, guitar strap. But there's something else I wanted to show. Do you see this? Do you see that on the in the image there? What does that look like? What does that look like to you? if you see what I see another hand sticking out from behind her. I actually see two hands sticking out from behind her. What could that be? Now, we are approaching October. We're approaching the spooky season, right? Now, someone might say, oh, that's just Asami behind her. Is it? I mean, Asami's petite, but that petite, it's like she disappears right behind Miyako. Where's the head? Right behind this area, her torso? Maybe. Or could it be that Love Bites is blessed? That maybe Miyako is blessed? Or maybe even possessed in that moment? I don't know. I mean, listen to me here. That guitar that she's holding, it's not just any guitar, okay? That Korina wood is magical. You know how I know this? Because I checked it out here on the spellsofmagic.com. Magical properties of wood for wands, okay? Bear with me here, guys, okay? I know we're going kind of deep on this one, okay? If you guys ever wanted to make a wand, here's why you would want to have that particular kind of wood, which is a black limba or a white limba. The one she's using is a white limba, I believe, from the way it looks there. But a black limba or white limba draws off the element of earth, a strong wood used for defending and repelling dark magic, casting powerful hexes. A neutral wood, indifferent to the will of its owner. Excellent for defensive spells, charms, and hexes. And the wood is relatively soft, easy to work, medium coarse textured, which is why it's a wood that's good for guitars. Good for a lot of things, actually. Let's see. It says her white limba is straight, same lightweight, extraordinary, decorative, nice to work, but instead of spreading dark lines, this white limba's uniform color devoid of black. But the important thing here is magical properties is that it's good for defending, repelling dark magic. Could that be what's going on here? Is she blessed? Is she enhanced with this guitar? What I'm asking you is, has she leveled up with this guitar? I think she has. I think she has 100%. Like, you have to see it for yourself. I can't play the footage. I don't even know if I could show this. I mean, I got this off Twitter, off of Miyako's account, so I think I could show this. Okay. But I look at that and I think, yeah, she definitely leveled up. And if you watched it live, you would think the same thing. There is a moment, I forget which song it was. It was the Hammer of Wrath. Maybe it was With the United. But she just looks, when she's doing her solo, she does like this head up like this. I think it's this particular moment right here. Yeah, it is. It was that moment. But you have to see it animated. You have to see her in motion. She just looks up like, yeah, I did that solo. Yeah, I smoked that thing. And what? And what? Leveled up. Leveled up. Okay. That's what I see there. But you guys let me know about that. Kind of a little out there in that theory, right? Is she blessed? Are they blessed? Is she possessed? Is the band? Well, let's talk about that a little bit more there, though. I mean, there was something I dismissed. There was a comment made a while back that I kind of dismissed as an Alex Jones theory, Alex Jones level sort of theory. And that was wrong of me. Because really, what it was, the comment said something about the white wolf. The white wolf that Love Bites puts on their Judgment Day album. That white wolf is very symbolic to Japanese. I mean, there's myths and lore pertaining to the white wolf. It's a spiritual thing. It's seen as a protector, as an entity that will help you. It'll help you give you strength and keep you safe in harsh times. So could it be that they're blessed? Huh? Or maybe just really there's just maybe it is just a song behind her. It's just the way it just looks right there. I will say it is kind of interesting though. Be like, oh look, see, this is the sort of image right here with a faint arm. If you give this to like a ghost person and ask them what is that, they would spend hours talking about how this is a ghost, some sort of phantom image. But we know, like you could even see, I think Asami's, but I don't even know anymore. I'm wondering, do you see Asami's dress behind her? I think you do. I think because the alternative would be something out there. Phantom hand, guys. Phantom arm. What's going on there? Okay, but setting that aside, the band is doing great. As we know, LOVEBITES has had an amazing tour, sold out their shows, and they got to meet some really cool people. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not too familiar at all with who Nuno Betancourt of Extreme is. So there's that. But I will say, what this does for me is go, okay, I really like LOVEBITES. I'm not so sure who this other guy is. I'm going to check it out and look into him. And then I did before doing this stream. I was like, oh, cool. Sounds like something I would get into. So those photo moments actually kind of help promote other bands too. Kind of helps get that crossover, It's really cool. Of course, it probably means more to them, being that they know who that person is and all that, okay? I'm saying as someone who doesn't even know who that person is, didn't know, now it's like, oh, wow, who is that guy? I got to check it out, So that's pretty cool there. Really cool. Now, I guess now would be the time to shift into some baby metal. I'll talk about Moa-metal here. First, let me take the shot. As Moa-metal looks happy here. He was crying in this moment. No reason to overreact to that one. We all know why she's crying. It's a great show. It's a great performance, right? It was an emotional moment for her. That's why she was crying. It's not like anyone bullied her on stage or was messing with her. No one would dare. She would strike her with a flagpole, right? There was this that I saw which caught my eye. Let's play this. So someone named Lakin. Hopefully I said your. This is going out. This is messing with me. It's like whenever it's going out. This thing I never replace it. These are your buds. This Lakin person said Moa accepting my letter of fan art stickers for the group. Okay, well, let's check it out. Let's put it on the screen here. So you see that she hands Moa something, a note, right? Let's look at that, make it bigger. All right, it's a sort of, yeah, it's like a small pouch with a letter in there and some stickers. And the security guard actually, helps deliver that. Of course, he has gloves on. I mean, but Moa doesn't have gloves on. But no problem, right? This could be fine. But that is an exciting moment for that person, indeed, because like it's like Moa has my letter. I gave a personal letter to Moa-metal and she has it. That's pretty cool, man. There's a lot of people that would want that moment. Now I'll look at it as a security standpoint, though. I'm like, I don't know, man. You're just taking some random person's letter. I mean, I mean, I don't think anyone's getting in front row and try to like, you know, put anthrax in there or anything like that. And I don't think she has to worry about that. But so I guess, yeah, no reason to worry. It'll be fine. Should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Just made her day. That's pretty cool. And that's one of those things where I think even Moa-metal here would actually look at that and read whatever that note was, whatever it was. And the stickers, she might keep them, or maybe not. Well, we don't know. It's kind of cool, though. Pretty cool. So, that is neat, man. But is that why Moa-metal is crying? I'm just joking. No. Not at all. As far as other BABYMETAL news, they met Jose Mangin. I'm messing out his name there. I've recognized this guy, his voice. I recognize his voice. If you ever had Sirius XM and you listen to like Octane, I believe it was what they called it, you've heard him many times. Many times. I've seen him every once in a while, but I'm more familiar with his voice, and it's a face that goes with it. They met them at the Louder Than Life music festival, which, man, there's a lot of acts there. A lot of acts. Of course, there's BABYMETAL, Hanabi, or Hanabiya, Hanabe. Look, I'm pronouncing it the various ways I heard it pronounced when I was at the Houston show, but the Hanabiya group, they were there. Who else was there? I think, wasn't Bandmade there? I think so. I think they were. Yeah, they definitely were. I remember the poster. I could take a look at it right now, but yeah. How's it going? How's it going, guy in the chat? Kostoff, they have already live from this Tokyo tour. That's right. When you're talking about Love Bites. Yeah, I caught that. Let's see. Let me take a look at that Louder Than Life thing. Oh my god, I just want an image. I just want to look at the poster. Why is this so complicated? Okay, there we go. Let's see. I think Death Clock is there too. That makes sense. You have Limp Bizkit. Okay. Of course you would. Let's see what else. Yeah, Hanabiya, they're there. Who else? Death Clock. The Who? Oh, that's cool. I missed that. BABYMETAL for sure. You know what? I'm not seeing Bandmate here. Maybe they weren't there. Oh. Well, I could have sworn I saw another Japanese act. Maybe it was, I don't know. Well, either way, it looked like they had a great time over there. They met Jose Mangin over there. Pretty cool. It's also really cool to see BABYMETAL once again outside in casual clothes, in normal clothes. You know, I know some people get upset about that because they're not maintaining the lore, but it's like, guys, they're real people. Like, they can go out of costume and it's still fine. Okay, they don't have to wear the costumes all the time now. Okay, it's gonna be okay. It's pretty cool. I like to see it. They look happy there. They're having a good time. All right, pretty cool. Now we have, though. So I found this to be kind of interesting. So Moa-metal wants to do a dinner party. She wants to have a dinner party, okay? Would you be invited to that dinner party? Well, unless you collab with BABYMETAL, unless you're someone that she knows and likes in the metal scene, probably not. Probably a little too late for you to start your metal band now. But yeah, this article here that talks about it here. Let's see. There's a particular line right here. BABYMETAL star on the cover on the blockbuster latest edition of Metal Hammer magazine, and the inside of the Japanese kawaii metal trio discusses the arrival of newest member Moa-metal, who explains the intense emotion she felt at officially joining the band after spending years as a backing dancer, as was their latest album, The Other One, and what the future might yet hold for one of the modern metal's most unique acts. That's a good write-up right there. Let's see. Elsewhere in the interview, Moa-metal reveals that rock icons she would want to have her dream dinner party. Oh. Now I have some questions here. A dream dinner party with Moa-metal? What kind of food would even be there? I mean, with Moa-metal, her favorite kind of food is, I think, just food in general. Like, I don't think there's anything she wouldn't eat. From the things I've heard, things I've read about her. I mean, fried potatoes, fried chicken, burgers. You know what? I think the dinner party might be like just fried food. It might just be McDonald's. Okay. That's cool. I'd have that dinner party. That'd be a cool dinner party. I mean, and let's see, who would be invited there? Well, not us, unfortunately. But she said, even if I invite them, I'm not so sure if they would really show up, she says, modestly. But I'd love to invite Metallica. I'd love to tell them how much I'm into their new album, 72 Seasons. Well, Metallica might go over there for that. I don't know. They might. And I've said that about 72 Seasons. I'm not a huge fan of that album. Whatever. You like it, you like it. It is what it is. Let's see. But she likes it. She says an incredible album. She says, Moa-metal says, I would also love to invite Tom Morello, who played the guitar solo for us on the new song Metally. So if Tom Morello is coming, I hope he invites one of my favorite bands, Mainskin, who he also collaborated on a different song. So pretty cool. So you get the idea. Like, she would invite people that she knows, and they could bring their friend. She would also have Bring Me the Horizon there, One OK Rock. She should also want Linkin Park. What? In Japan, we have a TV program on December 31st called Kohaku Uta Gassen, and we were given the opportunity to collab with ex-Japan's Yoshiki. Oh, that is pretty cool. I did not know that. I learned something here today. And we were given the opportunity to collab with ex-Japan's Yoshiki, and I would also love to invite him. I'd also want Linkin Park's Chester Bennington to be there too, because I've always wanted to meet him. There's just an endless list of people I would like to invite. So that's her dinner party. So, yeah, some pretty good names mentioned there, right? Like I said, I don't think we would be invited to that. Just being, normal guys. Now, Aldo, the BABYMETAL fan, he might be invited because he's seen them so many times. He might be on a special list. Okay? It might be on a special list. Now, the other thing is that it's going to be kind of hard to get Chester Bennington there unless she has a Ouija board or some way to make that happen. Maybe he's still alive. Maybe he's hiding out in Japan. I don't know. I mean, there's people who believe Tupac is still alive. Elvis is still alive. I don't know, man. Maybe Moa-metal just slipped up right there and revealed something pretty big. You know? She says, I also want Linkin Park's Chester Bennington to be there too because I've always wanted to meet him. There's just an endless list of people I would like to invite. But she doesn't feel confident in talking. Ha ha ha. The reality is, I don't know if she'll be talking. I think she'll be eating. That's the thing. She'll be eating everybody's food. So, even if there was food at the dinner party, which one would imagine because it's a dinner party, she would probably eat everything there. Probably get mad that people were eating the nuggets that are supposed to be hers and all that stuff. So there is that as well. Now, there's also a post that caught my eye that we definitely want to get into here. Let's put it on the screen here. Oh, this right here is just a chick going cosplay at a BABYMETAL concert, BABYMETAL show. We'll just check it out. Why not? Cute, nice, cool outfit. It's cool to see that sort of stuff there at the BABYMETAL shows. Pretty cool. I did see some people even at the Houston one cosplaying as the Kami guys, the Kami band. That was really cool to see. I really enjoyed that. And by Kami band, I mean Kami band East. Like they had the face makeup, not the mask, but you know the old school stuff. All right, I think is this one? Which one is it? Oh, this one right here. Okay. So, yeah, we're shifting into this part here. Would you go to a BABYMETAL concert alone? Would you go to a concert alone at all? It doesn't even have to be BABYMETAL. It could be LOVEBITES, anything. Would you go to a concert by yourself? Would you? How do you feel about doing that? By the way, if you're watching right now, feel free to press the like button, share, subscribe, and say something in the chat. You're always invited, always welcome. It's great. It's great having you here. You know. Anyway, with that said, now this is something I have to do on the regular because, like, the music I listen to isn't really something that my neighbors would be really up to going to, right? And the friends I've had for the longest time, well, like, we're kind of distant, like distance wise and like family stuff and all that stuff. So I kind of go alone, but I don't, if that makes any sense. So I started finally seeing these bands like this year, starting with Nemophila. And Nemophila was in Houston and Webster. Yeah, I went by myself. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen. But I met some people there. Which tends to happen. Like, there's no problem with going alone. You just have to be, like, don't be like anxious about it, or try not to be anxious about it. Just be there. Like, you're around people that are there to see the same band. Okay, you're around people who have a similar interest, so you already have something to small talk about. And the line's very long. You already have that. Okay. All right, I'll tell more of my story. First, let me read this though. Okay. So this person asked in the BABYMETAL subreddit, so how to find a friend to go to a concert with me? She says, I'm assuming I'm not exactly sure, okay? I'm going to BABYMETAL just after my 17th birthday and don't really want to go alone. I will if all else fails. But for some reason, none of my friends are interested in going. I wonder. But anyway, how do I find someone similar to my age that wants to see them? I have 2 tickets for London Roundhouse on the 28th. Well, don't just invite a random stranger necessarily. I mean, you don't. I wouldn't just. I wouldn't just put it out there. Hey, looking for someone to go to the show with, and they might be looking for an opportunity to do something else. Okay, I would just sell that ticket. By something else, I mean something criminal, something you would not like. Okay, I would sell that ticket. You could give it away. There's that too. Okay. When you go to the show alone, you're not by yourself. You're around people that like that same band. Let's say it's Baby Metal. I went to Baby Metal by myself. Now I'm a big guy. No one's gonna mess with me. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. But I go there, and of course, I'll make small talk about things, small talk about the band or whatever. And once I got into the venue, I say we because I count all the people in the line I was talking to. Once we got in the venue, took a shot, had a drink. Man, I was real loose then. I was talking to everybody. I was walk near somebody, walk up to somebody, but hey, are you here for Death Clock or Baby Metal? No, Death Clock. Oh, okay. I don't know much about Death Clock, and just start talking. Be like, oh, but the person that he was next to was like his girlfriend or wife or something, and she'd be like, oh, no, she was the one that was into Death Clock. He was the one into Baby Metal. He was like, no, I'm here for Baby Metal. I was like, oh, that's cool. What's your favorite Baby Metal song? Things like that. You just start talking. And what I also found is that I found the people that I saw going to the Nemophila show were also there at the Baby Metal show. No, I didn't get a chance to really interact with him because he was like down there in the crowd where I was like up on the high seats, kind of like the I guess the balcony area. Where it was nice. It was really close to the lounge, close to the bar. It was great. Loved that part. Yeah, man, I was just talking to everybody. Did not have a problem. Did not have a problem at all. Loved it. Yeah, I just kind of like felt like I was there with people that I could, they're like, I mean, at the end of it, they're not really friends, but like, it was friendly. It was a good time, good vibes. It was cool, man. So. And I know going alone can be very anxious or it's scary, especially when you're 17. And you're like, I don't want anyone to mess with me or anything like that. Maybe you're small, maybe you're kind of vulnerable, whatever. Maybe you feel that way. You do want to be careful. You don't want to put yourself in a situation that's going to be dangerous necessarily, but this isn't going to be one of those times. I think you'll be fine. Definitely don't take drinks from just random people. I say that. But I did buy someone a drink, and they opened them up at the bar. So I was like, well, damn it. Now she's going to think I'm, hopefully she doesn't think anything of it. This girl I saw there, she was like asking someone if she could drink their water, and that water had spilled on the floor. And I looked at that exchange. I looked at her, I was like, do you want a water? Like, you're looking at that water down there. That's floor water. That water, that can is all contaminated. It spilled over and all that stuff. I don't know who that guy is you're talking to. Maybe your boyfriend. I didn't say all that. All I said was, because we had already talked a little bit about our favorite Baby Metal songs and all that stuff. I was like, dude, do you want a water? I mean, I'll get you a water. It's fine. Now, I'm a straightforward guy, honest guy. So, I mean, whatever. And I took a chance there. I mean, she could have been like, no, I don't want that or whatever. And that would have been fine too. I'm going all over the place here. But what I'm saying is that you definitely go. Like, you definitely want to go, even if you have to go alone. And you'll find people there. You'll make friends. There'll be like concert friends that you're going to see in other shows. If you see especially if you see other Japanese bands, you're probably going to see similar faces. And that's kind of cool, man. I like that. But yeah. I mean, what do you guys think of it? Would you go to a show by yourself? I don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong with it. In a way, it's kind of better. You don't have to worry about someone else having like a bedtime or a curfew. I'm a grown adult. Like, I don't have a curfew or a bedtime. I can go to bed when the hell I want, right? Yeah, I have work in the morning. There's that. But if I'm gonna have a very late night, I'll just man up, power through. Drink even more coffee the next morning. and then just go through it, you know? It's cheaper if you go alone. Well, you know, I was saying that in case you had like a date or someone and you're buying them stuff, it would be cheaper. But anyway, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. So yeah, I would definitely see BABYMETAL alone or any of these bands by myself. Definitely will not hesitate on that for sure. Don't ask some random stranger on the internet though if they want to go see it. You might run into some problems there. Like if you're gonna do that, oh man. If you really wanted to do that, I would just say don't do that. Just don't. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, man. So yeah, we talked about BABYMETAL. If you see them, how would you see if you would see them alone by yourself? If you would, we had some fun. With the footage with this video here with a fan giving Moa-metal a gift. Really nice. We got to see Sue and Moa-metal hanging out with Jose Mangin of a Sirius XM. That is still a thing, right? It's been forever since I've paid any attention to Sirius XM. Let's see, we got to see LOVEBITES hang out with a dude from Extreme. Very cool. Nuno Betancourt. I'll definitely check out Extreme. Have to do that. And then, of course, we spent quite a bit of time having fun with this image of Miyako with that beautiful flying V. Now, what I got to do, I'm going to take one more shot as a closer to wrap this up. It's been great talking to you guys about BABYMETAL and LOVEBITES. I enjoy this. It is a Monday. So I hope you guys have a good rest of the week. Woo. All right. With that said, y'all take it easy and have a good one.